Hey guys, you've seen the inside of the Cliff House. Now I'm about to show you the outside. It's amazing. Come on down. Let me show you everything there is to see. I probably should tell you that we filmed all of this outdoor footage over a 4-day period with which the weather was changing each single time. So you're going to see a lot of different vantage points and coloring as you view this outdoor space, but how fun. You're going to get to see it in every possible light. When the clients bought this house, at the time, it was a relatively good sized house, around 3,000 square feet. But it had a tiny, tiny, tiny backyard. And then on the other side of the fence was a yellow house. And on the other side of the yellow house was the Pacific Ocean. Well, guess what? 1.5 years into the process of transforming the interior of the house, the little yellow house came on the market. And guess what my clients did? They bought it. Now, they weren't even going to put another house on it. They weren't going to add to this existing house. They literally wanted that second piece of property, which was right on the cliff, to be their backyard, or as some might say, even their front yard. I'm going to show you everything that I did, and just keep in mind, this was all done originally on SketchUp, my 3D model. And don't forget, you can always go to the design sessions and see all the details about this house and learn how to turn your home, no matter what your budget and no matter what phase you are in life, you can turn it into a dream home. All right, let's get started with the backyard. When you walk outside of this hallway adjacent from the laundry room, the first thing you have is a covered deck, the deck upstairs, completely covered area downstairs, with which we have this amazing outdoor bar. I'm going to go into this a little bit more when it gets darker, because that's when it gets super magical in here. My number one goal when I was designing this space was, once you walked out of this area and you looked out at the ocean, which is your multi-million-dollar view, that you would have a symmetrical view all the way down to the ocean. And right here, I created this inlay of solid stone pieces that makes it look like it's an outdoor rug. As you come straight out, you hit this gorgeous oval dining table, a beautiful chandelier that's absolutely breathtaking, and these wonderful outdoor chairs. Look at this. This table is so big that I picked a table that had a lazy Susan on it. Let me show you a few of the other really great gathering places that you can sit outdoors in this area in the backyard. Look at these fun chairs. And you know what? I gotta tell you, every single one of these pieces of furniture is extremely comfortable, because I took the time not only to pick the right pillows to accessorize and get my color scheme in there, but the right pillow fill that's very, very comfortable. So honestly, I could sit here all day. Another place, where did my wine go? Look at that, it just showed up like magic. This is actually, to be honest with you, God honest truth, the best chair in the whole outdoor space. I don't need my wine to appear because I already got it, right? Oh my gosh. This rocking chair is from Didon, just so you know. Oh, best spot in the entire house. All right, so what's cool about this, what I call it is a giant sofa table. If you shrunk it down, it would look like the style of a sofa table. But what's so great is there's enough room for 6 bar stools. It is the perfect place to bring your food over after it's just been barbecued, to sit here up high and get an incredible view of the ocean, the surfers. And this has so much potential, not only this for it to be here, but if they wanted to, if there was a reason, you know what's better about this than stone? this can be moved. When you're at the barbecue, there's also seating on this side of the barbecue, which is so nice. Someone can sit here and talk. The poor barbecue man, he's kind of back here on the side, but it's very pretty. The outdoor appliances that I picked for this particular location are all made by Lynx. Below that, all kinds of storage locations, things to put your cooking utensils like this and this in. And below here we have a double trash can, which is something that I think a lot of people leave out. They don't think about it. And if you think about it like I'm thinking about it, it's something you really need because trash is abundant when you're cooking. Have you guys noticed that this is the most amazing stone top? Reminds me of an abalone shell, that blue inside. This is just rich and gorgeous. And you'll notice that I used the labradorite on the top of the barbecue. And on this side, I created a waterfall effect. Okay, look. We step down onto this flagstone, and back here, right off of the guest bedroom, an egg chair. The perfect place to, you know, have a glass of wine. This stair railing is an exterior stair railing that leads its way up to the upper deck. You'll notice here that it is wrapped in copper, but this is beautiful thick glass. And look at this hand railing. This is walnut, and it was hand carved in a special carving that I got to design. And I had such amazing, we had craftsmen that did this job who were so incredible. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot my wine. Shoot. Hey, where's my wine? Oh, there it is. Great. So, as you come on up, when you get up here, you'll notice that it stops and goes directly to a handless rail, which is basically frameless glass railing. Super safe, all sandwiched in. However, the railing does not break your view when you're sitting down trying to look out. Can't stop, won't stop, don't stop. This upper outdoor living area is, in my opinion, spectacular, and I think you're going to think so too. But you know what? I'm going to wait until the sun starts to set. Maybe we'll have a beautiful sunset tonight, and then I'm going to show you this upper deck area, how it's accessible not only from the living room and the master bedroom, but from below. And there, again, is that train. Don't stop now. I just love the terracing that takes you down to a whole nother level, the jacuzzi level. Okay, so this is a little bit loud because the bubbles are on, but come on, is this like not cool? Look at this, it's exactly the same as the other side, and look at that. This huge piece of glass was craned in, it was actually flown in from Germany, then craned into position on both of these water features, and it is a vanishing edge right over a thick piece of glass. Pretty amazing, right? So I'd set up a nice place for someone to have a cool beverage, maybe lay out a beach towel for her or him, and say, come on down, enjoy the jacuzzi. You'd want to lay that back even further so that you could have, an absolutely glorious tan. Now I think sun's bad for your skin, so I wouldn't recommend it. But back in the day, did you know we used to put baby oil on ourselves and do this? Yeah, not so smart, but boy, were we tan. Do you hear that? Is it some gorgeous guy in the Marines coming to get me in a helicopter? Yes, I'm right here. Don't keep flying. And then of course, these two spots, same thing. This is if you want to get the tops of your feet tan. Actually, what this is really about is your girlfriend's coming over, some of the people get in the jacuzzi and the other ones sit around having a drink and enjoying the whole ambiance around the jacuzzi. One last thing. Did you notice that over there? I designed these perfectly amazing cabinets that's strewn all the way down. It is for slip covers. We've had custom-made slip covers made for every single one of these pieces of furniture out here. And your heart's desire of beach towels. What I'm seeing. Does this look like the most amazing focal point for this backyard? I think so. When I designed this, I wanted to have 8 chairs that faced each other, which would be perfect for a dinner party or just a grouping of friends. Everyone is looking into the center. There's another helicopter with my marine in it. What I love about these particular chairs is this 8-inch arm. Do you know what that means? You put 2 arms together and you have a 16-inch wide table. Tonight, when the sun goes down and this table is lit, you're not gonna believe it. It's gonna take your breath away, promise. Such relevant taste. From this pad, this main landing space, it takes you on out, your eye, on out to the ocean. And of course, symmetry is everything to me. So this right here is my symmetrical straight out shot. You'll notice that there is a band, a border of the gray stone all the way around the wood. And why is that? Because these are steps. Once there is a material change, that creates a more safe staircase. Coming down this direction, we land here on this area of grass, real grass. And this is, of course, surrounded by these amazing fire bowls. Wait till you see them tonight. Oh my God. And we had these huge logs cut, come down from LA. They miter the corners and cut them to fit our planter box. So all the way around here, you're gonna see wood-looking tile, you're gonna see solid stone, but now a break in the whole material and the finishes by adding the wood. When I land down here, take a look at this beautiful large pieces of flagstone, natural stone, separated by a ground cover that's about anywhere from 4 to 8 inches. That surrounds the flat stone and brings in more of a natural element. I've got a total of 4 of these chaise lounges. What I love is in between these umbrella tables. How cool are these? They go the entire length. You could play chess on this thing if you wanted to. And it's a perfect little place to lay stuff for you and your friend to just sit here, lie here in the sun, get a beautiful tan, and actually just fall asleep. That's kind of like not easy to do. Are you looking for a raise or something? Just a second ago, I brought you from the laundry room, through the outdoor bar, to the dining table, to the sitting area, and all the way down to the ocean. But there are more than one access point. Look at this. From the entry gate. Let's write a story they'll never believe. You can walk in here and, you know what would be so beautiful? I just had a vision. This would be an amazing place for a wedding. When you called me up, said can we drive out? This kind of has this meandering little park-like garden-ish. Look at these, how cute is this? And you see how everything is tall in the back and then works its way as it comes forward to the front. The challenging part of this property, although how amazing to have an entire piece of property that used to have a house on it to work with, but I needed to have the ground change its height. But we didn't want a sloping yard. We wanted a yard that was usable, so the terracing took care of that. But look at how thick these walls are. Again, I used the reclaimed vintage wood to surround the base of this final terracing unit for all the plants. You know, you've heard of a riverbed before, right? Well, we got a riverbed overlooking the train tracks and the ocean. This is a false riverbed. So how cool is this? It even has little pieces of shell in it. Yep, shell. Now, follow me as though we were water and we were like going through the riverbed, coming down this way and through this way until I landed at another great sitting area. The perfect spot to sit down and have a glass of wine. Whether you're watching the sunset or maybe bioluminescence that was in the ocean, wouldn't that be like this would be like the perfect spot to check that out. This is the spot. Anything you want to see that has to do with the ocean, like surfers or helicopters that with Marines in them, you know, coming to pick you up, whatever. Yeah, it's all here. And what a great place. I mean, 2 or 3 could sit here, a couple here. You could have a conversational area or conversation period. That would be so nice, right? All right, the lighting is just right. The sun is about to set. And now I'm going to show you this upper deck area, as well as the entire backyard of the Cliff House here in DelMar, California. Hi, I'm right here. I'm almost done. I'll be ready to go out. You come over here and you know, this is a great place to have breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Right now I have it kind of staged for you to see what it would look like if you were going to have some croissants, some cantaloupe, maybe a glass of water, and a cup of coffee first thing in the morning. What's really different from this house, the way it was when they first bought it and the way it is now, is not only did I increase that amount of space in the upper deck over there by twice as much, but I also added a bridge over to the master bedroom. And this, I think, would be an awesome place to have coffee in the morning and, you know, kind of cozy up, plan your day, have your quiet time. Breathe it all in. We have chosen. When I was in the design phase of this house, I proposed to the clients that we make this a huge window as opposed to the tiny one that it was before. And you know what? They agreed to it, and look at how magnificent this is. And of course, this light fixture with 4 different finishes. And we are never coming down. I've been waiting for so long. So now you've seen this place in the daytime, but you also are now getting a chance to see it at night. And it is pretty stunning, is it not? One of the things that was high on our clients' priority list was a place to watch football, have a couple drinks with the guys, and still be in this beautiful outdoor space. So I designed this under the decking bar area, which is absolutely amazing. It has all of the state-of-the-art things that you could possibly want in a bar. A beautiful display area with a cabinetry, and even another one here. These are all actually lockable. You know, that way your college-age kids don't come home and, you know, find their way into the liquor cabinet, or any of your neighbors for that matter. I've been waiting for so long. At night, it gets so beautiful around here. I mean, come on, look at that. I feel so fortunate to have been asked to design this home, both the interior and the complete exterior. But I have to tell you, It takes a village. It takes a team to pull something like this together. And I want to say thank you to Dana Construction and especially Kelly West, who kept me sane throughout the whole project, and also to Julia at Greenleaf. I want to know, there are so many places to sit. What is your favorite? And if you came to this house, where would we likely find you? Leave me a comment below. You know, as soon as I finish wrapping up this video, I'm headed back to Tulsa to start my new life and to move into my new home. So follow me as we go there and I start to show you all the renovations and the ideas I have for my own home in Tulsa, Oklahoma. All right, you guys, remember to do your thing. Subscribe to this channel if you like this video, and be sure to hit the icon that looks like a bell so that you get notified every time we have a brand new video that goes up. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think about this project and where I could find you sitting in this yard. And just know we'd love to see your face on Instagram. All right, you guys, peace out. Look at what breakfast would look like. Now, just to be, you know, to give breakfast its due, I'm gonna put lunch down. Not this guy, I'm not interested in him. I'm interested in him.